Master the A to Z of effective teaching, your ultimate guide to transforming classrooms. A is for alertness and adaptability. Alertness on the part of the teacher to the multifarious needs of the learners. Alertness is very helpful in taking appropriate decisions and timely corrective measures. Adaptability in handling serial situations. B is for balanced behavior. For effective teaching, a balanced approach to behavior management involves establishing clear expectations, fostering positive relationships, and using strategies like positive reinforcement and proactive classroom management to create a conducive learning environment. Cooperative teaching. Learning. Clarity of purpose. Clarity of the subject matter. Cooperative teaching and learning, where students collaborate in small groups to achieve shared goals, fosters a positive learning environment, enhances academic and social development, and promotes individual and group accountability. Clarity of purpose in teaching, meaning making learning goals and expectations easily understandable, is crucial for effective instruction, as it helps students understand why they are learning something and how it connects to their broader goals, ultimately leading to improved motivation and engagement. For effective teaching, clarity of subject matter is paramount, achieved through clear explanations, well-organized presentations, and engaging examples, ultimately fostering student understanding and engagement. D stands for democratic classroom environment. D is for discovery. Children should be guided to find out new facts, ideas and principles. It helps children in becoming independent and resourceful learners. D also stands for democratic discipline. E stands for expectancies. Each learner should be expected to learn. No learner should be considered without any potential. E also stands for enthusiasm. The teacher himself must demonstrate enthusiasm for his work. E stands for appropriate etiquettes. F is for feedback. Feedback helps the teacher and the learners to take timely corrective measures for the completion of the task. F also stands for faith of the teacher in himself. G is for goal setting. Appropriate goals should be set for the learners. They should also be made clear about the suitability of goals. Efforts may be made to associate the learners with the setting of goals. H is for hard work on the part of the students as well as teachers. H is for humor. Humor on the part of the teacher releases fatigue and tension. H stands for human touch. I stands for involvement of all the learners in classroom activities and experiences. I stands for impartial attitude. I also stands for inspirational teaching learning. J stands for judicious rewards and punishment. K stands for knowing children's abilities, aptitudes and interests. KSO stands for the knowledge of the subject matter. L stands for linking present, past and future knowledge. L also stands for leadership qualities. M stands for motivation and management of the class. N stands for needs of the learners and their satisfaction. O stands for open-mindedness, out-of-class activities and objectivity in approach. P stands for praise. Verbal and nonverbal praises of learners can motivate them to work hard. P also stands for passion. A passion for creative teaching involves infusing lessons with enthusiasm, fostering student engagement, and embracing innovative teaching methods to spark curiosity and a love for learning. Q stands for quality of teaching. To cultivate creative teaching, teachers should possess qualities like adaptability, empathy, patience, engagement, active listening, and a lifelong commitment to learning. R stands for review and resourcefulness. To cultivate creative teaching, teachers should possess qualities like adaptability, empathy, patience, engagement, active listening, and a lifelong commitment to learning. S stands for scientific temper, self-analysis and self-control. T stands for technology of teaching and tutoring, which involves removing difficulties individually or in small groups. U stands for unbiased attitude to the treatment of controversial issues. U also stands for undivided attention to teaching. V stands for voice modulation and visual aids used in teaching learning process. W stands for welcoming attitude and warmth towards students. X stands for X-ray of the teaching process. It implies finding out of the difficulties and potentials of the students. Y stands for yardstick, that is same standard basis of making a judgment on the performance of the students. Z stands for zeal and zest for work and zenith or excellence.